Hello, welcome to this quick overview of a quiz from the perspective of the student. So I've logged in as a test student. Andy's student is me. I'm landed on my student space, my dashboard. I can see my modules I'm enrolled in, announcements, etc. And I know that there's a quiz in Sandpit 2, which I want to have a look at. Just for being aware that there's the My Grades area, and if I clicked on My Grades, I can go into Sandpit 2. And I can see that I've already done this quiz. I've set it that you have to pass a certain amount. I can see what result I got, I can see which day I did it on, and I can see the result, my latest result. And if I click onto there, and then I go into calculated grade, this has been set up so that it shows me the questions, what I entered, and the actual correct answer and any feedback loops. Right, so that's just more of an aside to make you aware of how students can navigate in. So here we go then, I'm in my Sandpit, so I'll go into my Sandpit space there. Now, I've set this course up where it's got various things, so it's got the tasks I need to complete, it's got my support materials, links to the library, help, all that sort of stuff. It's got the student then will be able to click on there and could see any groups they're enrolled in, so they'll be able to see their group space. But in activities under assessment, which is where you normally find they'll upload their assessment, I've actually put a general knowledge quiz. So this is how the student views it. You see, they come in, they'll click on the name of the quiz, the information you would have given them is okay. It's an example of a 3-test question. So I've got a pool of 10 questions. I pulled 3 randomly from this pool. Student can do it and redo it and redo it. The key thing is they've got to get above 50%. And once they get past 50 or above 50%, another document appears via the adaptive release tool. So I now enter the quiz. The instructions, they generate some, which are the sort of based on the inputs or the information you give them. So I've clicked a button that says multiple attempts, therefore the system says you're allowed multiple attempts. And I'm going to begin. Now, because I've taken it, I can see the last attempt, or I can take the test again. I'm going to go and select to take the test again. Right, okay, so this is it. I happen to display mine all together in one page. The test then is an example of 3 questions. So this is information I've added. Instructions, the information I've added. They can come along and do various things now. Apollo 13, Apollo 11, I think was the first walk on the moon. When was Nelson killed in the Battle of Trafalgar? Oh, I've absolutely no idea. I'm going to have a punt at 23, I don't think it even sounds close. And what you can see is I'm clicking them, the system is automatically saving them for them. They can go back and change them, and then it saves it again. So if this crashed now, there will be some results saved that can be drawn back from. Last question, sorry, that is Napoleon. Okay. I can save all the answers if I was the student, which means it's not submitted to you. Your lecturer won't be able to see it in the grade book, and they won't get any feedback, but it's a holding point. I've made all my things and I've saved it, or I can just simply save it and submit it. Now I'm going to go and submit. And it tells me, thank you very much. I've submitted that, and if I want to get the results, I click on OK. And I click on OK. It was Apollo 11, of course I changed it to Apollo 13. 1805. There you go, but I was right with Napoleon, that's reassuring. I have no idea what these questions are, so I just took them straight off the web. Right, that would be it from the student's perspective. They click on OK. As I say, they can then revisit the quiz if they so wished. So they could go in, they could begin, they could click on test again because it's multiple attempts. This now pulls on from should be pulling out of a random sample of, for some reason it's still giving me that one. Well, there's only 10 questions in there. Then I've got the Bruce questions and Great Fire London. London, who's a baker, of course. English can avoid the Bruce defeat. I think he's up with the first. It wasn't up with the first, it was up with the second. Right, now interestingly, because I have submitted that and passed the 50%, the system now, adaptive release, lets me see the video, which I've just pulled in from YouTube, of Terry Jones's Hidden History of Rome. So I'm just used adaptive release there to pull in that, to say well done, as a pat on the back. There we go. So we've got some information there. Okay. The student, as I say, can go into various areas to get their results whenever they like. The easiest route they go through is My Grades. They can go into the sandpit. They can now see that I've changed the date because I've done it recently. It says in the recent one there. I can, and they could click on there to get their breakdown. Okay, I hope that helps in the student overview of what they do in a quiz. All very straightforward. The system auto saves stuff for them. They get points or whatever as you've allocated it. They can have, you can design things to be released if they get certain weightings or certain grades, and how they can access those through the course level in the My Grades area. Thank you very much.